Why are Pokemon so expensive to level up? I can't get enough Stardust. I got one legendary from a raid, and guess what? I can't do anymore because I'm out of remote raid passes and there's nobody in my community. Hey, it's Talk with Jay, and today I got a banger video for you guys. I have over 25 Pokemon that are budget Pokemon for you guys to go and level up right now. What are you still doing here? You're supposed to be leveling up these Pokemon. They're that good. All right, we're going to cover the whole list, and they're basically staples. You know, you want to have these guys in your arsenal. You want them packing big, tote big guns if you want to have a super serious account that's stacking up its way towards level 50. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Seriously, this is the list of Pokemon that you want to level up no matter what. All right, so the first one on the list is going to be Charizard. Charizard, he's a fan favorite. He's amazing Pokemon. He has 2 different megas. He's very strong. He's good in PvP. What else could you ask for? He has fire and flying and a dragon fast move, right? You can use any of these. It is going to cost you an elite TM to get wing attack, dragon breath, and ember, which are all very good. But you can get by with air slash. But mainly you want wing attack, dragon claw, and blast burn. You want that elite TM in there. You want to have a stab dragon and a stab fire. All right, now moving on to the next one here, we got Blastoise. All right, there are a lot of starters on this list, okay, but we're gonna just bear with me because there's some really good home run hitters here. All right, Blastoise got water gun and bite. Okay, you want to rock the water gun. And you also want to come in with Hydro Cannon. If you can't afford Hydro Cannon, you got Hydro Pump. And probably I'd say Ice Beam or Flash Cannon. It's really up to you. Whatever you're trying to do with him. He's going to be good no matter what. You know, give him Bite and Hydro Cannon, I recommend. Or Water Gun and Hydro Beam. Because you want a real fast water attack if you don't have that fast charge water attack, if that makes sense. Alright. Next on the list, by the way, Blastoise has a Mega 2. Next on the list, we have Venusaur. Venusaur is also another Mega Pokemon. All 3 starters, all 3 Megas. Just getting them out of the way at the beginning of the video. Because they're all good. They're all worth having. You know, whichever ones you see, you're going to get candy pretty quick for them. They're in all kind of events. There was just a Kanto event, and I probably got enough to max out all of them just in this last event, guys. So get out there and grind these Pokemon. Venusaur, Mega, got Vine Whip, Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf's amazing. I never understood why Petal Blizzard is not the recommended move. We're going to go with Frenzy Plant and Sludge Bomb. You cover both your typings, so you get Stab for the poison and Stab for the grass. So, home run right there, and do it. Next up, we have Dragonite. Some people say, well, Dragonite, I can't get Dratini candy, but you can. Dratini's been in the game since I remember trying to hunt him down when I first started back in 2016. Now, guys, I did take a break. I came back in 2023, but I came back strong, and it was a lot of fun. So I decided to make a YouTube channel about it about a month ago. And I've been having a lot of fun doing this, guys. And this is my second time recording this video. It's been rough, dude. I spent like 10 hours editing the first one, and it completely crashed. I was about to upload it, and something happened to my file. I don't know what's going on. I spent the whole day trying to get it back. I said, I give up. I'm recording a whole new video. I'm re-editing the whole thing. Whatever. So, if you guys, you know, I really appreciate it if you give this video a like. You don't have to subscribe unless you enjoy my content, but a like would be much appreciated, or a comment below. I put a lot of effort into this video. But back to Dragonite. People say he's kind of hard to get, but you know what? He's been around. If you haven't been playing or you're a brand new player, he's in events too. Kanto Pokemon is not too hard to get. And eventually you will get Dragonite candy, or Dratini candy, excuse me, and level up a Dragonite. Because his Shadow is good. He is good. You could trade and get a lucky one. He's amazing. Dragonite is a beast. People love him in battles. People love him in... You can do him in PvP, PvE, whatever, raids, everything. He's good Team Rocket battles. I mean, he's a necessity to any arsenal. Get him in your team, get him in your squad. Next up, we have another staple, Tyranitar. This guy is a beast. He has a Mega. He's somebody that you definitely want in your team. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong. He has Bite, Iron Tail, Stone Edge, Fire Blast, Crunch, just And you know what? Smackdown, you gotta have Smackdown. I recommend you using Elite TM on Tyranitar, because Smackdown changes the whole game of this guy. He is a monster with Smackdown. And you could even get away, if you're using Smackdown, you could probably get away using Crunch and Fire Blast if you wanted to. I mean, Stone Edge is going to be the best bet for the most damage. But honestly, you could do Fire Blast, because Smackdown, you're going to be doing a lot of damage with that alone. Get a Tyranitar, trust me. After Tyranitar, we're looking at Greninja. Greninja is another starter, but he's a monster. He's a must-have on any arsenal. I promise you. I know I keep saying this, but the whole video is nothing but Pokemon you gotta have. You want these Pokemon, trust me. And if you're new to Pokemon, this video is going to give you a lot of value because you want every single one of these on your team. Bubble and Feint Attack. Feint Attack is good. I use Feint Attack. You can use Bubble. Aerial Ace, Night Slash, Hydro Pump, Surf. I don't understand. This must have been an old, I'm not sure, Water Shuriken. You want Water Shuriken. I'm sorry, I think it's a fast move. Water Shuriken is, you got to get Water Shuriken on Greninja because it charges up your Night Slash and your Hydro Cannon like that. So ignore this, what I got here, I apologize. You want Hydro Cannon, Water Shuriken, and Feint Attack. And it charges them up in like 2 moves. Bam, bam, you're ready to attack. It's absolutely crazy. Go get a Greninja. He had a calm day recently. Next up, we got Ampharos. Now, a lot of people are not going to agree with Ampharos, okay? But he's one of my favorite Pokemon, so I figured I'd toss him on the list. He makes the cut. Come on now. Give him a Volt Switch or Charge Beam, and give him a nice Thunder Punch or a Zap Cannon, and you could even Elite TM Dragon Pulse. Power Gem for that coverage if you need it. And he has a Mega, so go ahead and power up an Ampharos if you get one. Or one with good IVs. He's a good choice for this video. Next up, we're going to talk about Gardevoir, right? Gardevoir is a Mega, and she's the strongest fairy type in the game. Yep. Strongest non-Mega, non-Shadow, non-Legendary, strongest fairy in the game. She's really good. Definitely go hunt you some Ralts because you got to get a Gallade too. Fighting Psychic Gallade. But, Fairy and Psychic, man, it's really good. You can't go wrong with Gardevoir. She's been a fan favorite for a long time. You know, Confusion, Charm, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, they're all very good moves. Good Pokemon. Next up, we have Conkledurr. Conkledurr! His name always gets me. Conkledurr. Counter, great fighting type move. You want counter on almost anybody who has it. Stone Edge, Dynamic Punch, that's it. Get you a Conkledurr. He hits hard and he's great. Then we got a Excadrill. Ooh, Excadrill. I recently got a shiny Drillbur on that stabilization week or whatever. Sanitization week. Yeah, I got one. Shiny Drillbur with good stats. So Excadrill's great. Metal Claw, Mud Slap, Earthquake, Drill Run, Rock Slide, and Iron Head. You know, throw Earthquake and Iron Head on there to get 2 stab moves. Toss a Mud Slap or Mud Shot. You're set. You got a beast ground attacker right there. And he's good in PvP. Excadrill's underrated. Another underrated Pokemon, Vikavolt. Great bug, which people don't use bug a lot. And great electric type. So you want to get a Vikavolt. Had a calm day recently, so you might have a shiny lying around. Bug Bite, Spark, and Mud Slap for the quick moves. Discharge, X Scissor, and Crunch for his main moves. I mean, there's not too much coverage here, but I mean, what else could you want? He's a hard-hitting bug type, and we need a lot of those. Speaking of bug types, later on in the list, we're going to get into one of the best bug/fighting type Pokemon there is, and he's got a brand new Mega. I think you know who I'm talking about. Next up, we got Darmanitan. Darmanitan barely made this list, but I wanted to throw him in there because it was mainly just starter fire-type Pokemon, and the next Pokemon is actually another one that barely made the cut because I wanted some Pokemon that weren't just starters. So, yeah, Fire Fang, Incinerate. Incinerate's always good if you got a Pokemon because it's going to hit real slow. Boom. Boom. You know what I'm talking about if you play the game all the time. Rock Slide, Psychic, Fire Blast, and Overheat. Focus Blast and Overheat, excuse me. And he's got that Zen mode coming soon. They've been rumoring him for a long time, so you want to hunt a good Darmanitan and raise him up. I'm telling you, soon he's going to have a new form. And he's going to go really, really hard. A lot of people talk about he's going to be one of the best Pokemon in the game. So, don't sleep on Darmanitan. Or this next one, Chandalure. Very good fire Pokemon and ghost Pokemon. Hex, Fire Spin, Incinerate, Shadow Ball, and Overheat. You can give him Energy Ball. If you got an Elite TM, Poltergeist, you know what? He's got a lot of coverage. Very good Pokemon. He's a glass cannon, right? So 1-2 hits, he could get knocked out. But if you got one or a Shadow one, he hits so hard, like a truck. I mean, he just, bam, he knocks him out. He's like Alakazam. Very strong, very fragile. Chandalure. Skeledirge. This is one of my favorites, bro. He's gotten a lot better. Skeledirge is amazing. He looks cool. I don't know where the Gen 8 Pokemon are, but we went right to Gen 9, and Skeledirge is awesome. He's got like a little birdie and a microphone. Crocodile, he's awesome. I love Skeledirge. Shadow, Fire, just like Chandalure. Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. It's amazing. Incinerate does all the damage that you need for a fire move. Then you got Shadow Ball, which is 100 damage stab. It's amazing. And Disarming Voice catches him off guard. That set is amazing. You use them, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. I use them PvP, and Skeledirge is so underrated, man. And you even got Crunch in there. So, you know, whatever you want to do. Next up, we have Machamp. Machamp has been going hard in Pokemon Go since 2016. Fan favorite, very good Pokemon. Shadow Machamp, regular Machamp. You could probably get a shiny. Actually, I still need a shiny Machamp. Machop, any of them. I need a shiny. But counter, just like I said before, Karate Chop, you want counter on pretty much every Pokemon that can learn it. He's got a lot of coverage, right? I would say you probably want Dynamic Punch and Rock Slide. That's be my best move set that I would choose. Most damage per second. Close Combat hits really hard too. Stone Edge, that's an Elite TM, but yeah, Machamp is very good. And Shadow Machamp, I think, is the strongest fighting type Pokemon there is, I think. Next up, we have Blaziken. Great fighting Pokemon. Great fire Pokemon. So Blaziken's a dual usage, counter and fire spin. And then you got Focus Blast, Brave Bird. And Brave Bird's actually used a lot on Blaziken. But, you know, he has a Mega. He's a great Pokemon. You want to level up these Pokemon that you could eventually turn into Megas down the road. Get you a good stat, Blaziken, and level him up. He's great. He's got Blaze Kick, Stone Edge, Blast Burn. You could teach him Blast Burn like a lot of the starters, and that's pretty much the set you want. And he's going to do good against any of them raids that you need to take down. He's a good one. Next up, we have Togekiss. Togekiss, one of my favorite. It's the first Pokemon I level 50'd. Like I said, I'm a returning player, but he was the first one that I level 50'd. Air Slash, Charm. He's really good with Air Slash. And then you hit him with the Ancient Power, Dazzling Gleam, 2 stabs. It's amazing. Togekiss got a lot of power, bulk. He's tanky. He's good in one-on-one. He's good in PvP, and he's good as a raid attacker. Can't go wrong with Togekiss. Mamoswine. Mamoswine is amazing. And I know I've been saying this about everybody, but Mamoswine is the #1 ice attacker and the #1 ground attacker. That's not Mega, non-Shadow, non-this, non-that, non-that. He's great. Mamoswine is a must-have. Get you a very good Mamoswine and level him up. Maybe get 2 of them and go with the Mud Slap, Bulldoze, Stone Edge, or High Horsepower. And then on the other one, go with the Ice, Powder Snow, Avalanche setup. That way you got one for each raid battle that you need. Excuse me. Next up, Swampert. Swampert is good. Just like Greninja, Swampert's pretty much a must-have. I see him everywhere I go in PvP, the Great League, the Ultra League. He's probably even used in the Master League. Water Gun and Mud Shot. And then Earthquake, Muddy Water, Hydro Cannon. You'll see Swampert's just spamming Hydro Cannons. Bam, bam, bam. It's so good. You definitely want to get a Swampert on your squad. Rhyperior. Rhyperior is great. Everybody knows Rhyhorn, Rhydon. Rhyperior is the add-on. He's got a lot of attack. He does very, very good power. Does very good damage. Mud Slap, Smackdown. He can learn Surf, which I don't highly recommend. Earthquake, Stone Edge, Superpower, Rock Wrecker. Great move. Rhyperior is great. I have 2 of them that I leveled up. They're very good. Heracross. That's the one I was teasing earlier. He's got a brand new Mega, and it's the best fighting Pokemon in the game, right? Heracross is a beast. Counter, Struggle Bug, and then you got Earthquake, Mega Horn, Close Combat, and Rock Blast. That's 4 different coverages you could pick from, and they all hit hard. He's so good. I cannot I can't explain to you how good Heracross is. People haven't got to use him very much yet, but he's amazing. Get you a Heracross, and in the States, he's fairly easy to get. That's why I put him on this video, because you can get him his candy pretty quick. I can't speak for people outside of the States, but here, he's fairly easy to get. Next up, we have Scizor. Scizor has a Mega. I put him in this video because Scythers are pretty easy to get, and Scizor is underrated in my opinion. Very good bug Pokemon. You want to have X-Scissor on him, and Bullet Punch, maybe Night Slash, hit hard. Very good Pokemon. Next up is Annihilape. Annihilape is a brand new Mankey evolution, and he is absolutely amazing. I love Annihilape. I put him on my squad as soon as he came out. Leveled him up, evolved him. I wish I had a hundo, but I had a 98. It's okay. I use him, right? I go with Night Slash, Ice Punch, and Counter. That's the move setup right there. Annihilape is so good. Look him up. Look it up. Watch videos on him if you don't believe me, and you go get your own. He's worth it. He's hard to evolve, but he's worth it. 100%. Next up, we have Gengar. Gengar, fan favorite. Been around since the game started. Can't go wrong with a Gengar. He has a Mega. He's super fast. Great poison type attacker. Great ghost type attacker. He's amazing. Dual type. Hits hard. Gengar is awesome. I love Gengar. Next up, Metagross. Metagross is amazing like Tyranitar and Dragonite. He's basically a must-have. Anytime you run into a Beldum, I recommend Pinap burying it. That's what I do. He's a great Pokemon. He's probably the best steel Pokemon in the game. And he's got a Mega coming soon. So, you know, can't go wrong there. He's got Psychic, Earthquake, Flash Cannon, Meteor Mash. Come on, he's got some of the best moves in the game, and he's very strong, guys. High attack, high defense. He's hard to take down. He's gonna be one of the best Megas. I cannot wait for him and Lucario. Mega Metagross and Mega Lucario are gonna change the game, I swear to you. Last up, Melmetal, right? And I just threw him in the list because I wanted you guys to know that all you gotta do is transfer a Pokemon to Pokemon Home on your phone in the app and get you the Meltan box and catch him every day. Boom, boom, boom. And you're gonna get enough candy to get you a good Melmetal. And he's very good. And that's a Pokemon you can grind up just by putting a little bit of effort. And that's that. That's the video of all the Pokemon you guys need to be leveling up. If it seemed like I was speeding through it a little bit, like I said, this is my second time making the video. I appreciate anybody who's made it to this point. My heart goes out to you all. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to build a family. It means the world to me. I love this YouTube stuff, and I continue to get better. I got a brand new camera, a brand new mic, everything. Guys, the future, the sky is the limit. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Come on over and hang out with Talk with Jay. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know if you like this kind of content below. And check out one of my next videos, right? We got more videos coming to the channel. And these are the ones that YouTube thinks you'll like. So check them out. Check them out. Check them out. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.